What's going on, family? One of the questions I often get, I think all of us have been down this road, is what happens when two people separate. We're not just talking about divorce, we're talking about people that decide to say, hey, I don't want the relationship no more. What do you do? Well, most of the time, they're really trying to find themselves. They're exhausted, and a lot of times it's not even what you've done wrong. It's really about them trying to figure out exactly if they made a mistake in getting in a relationship or marrying you. There's a lot of things that happen, unexpected things, financially, whether there's infidelity, whether they can't trust you, whether they thought they made the wrong choice. I mean, the list goes on and goes on. But just because there's a separation doesn't mean that it's over. Let me say that. Sometimes separation is the best thing that can happen for any marriage or relationship, because two people can come back together. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but it can happen. The thing about it is that you got to figure out exactly what is it that he wants or what is it that she wants. What's really going to be the outcome, the determining factor, is you have to take this time out for yourself to find you. It's not about trying to get their attention. It's not about trying to communicate with them, leaving voice messages, trying to figure out exactly if they still love you, if they still want you. There's a lot of reasons behind it. But through it all, you have to make sure that you're in a healthy place. You're doing everything that you have to do, getting the therapy that you need to get, praying, doing some cleansing, seeking God, making sure that, if you have kids, that you're spending quality time with your kids, you're invested in them. It's not the time or place to fall apart, because that's what typically happens whenever there is a disconnect from somebody that you've given time to, someone that you've wanted to grow with, and someone that you probably still love. I've worked with couples where they have been in love with each other for years, and the person has moved on. And everybody moves differently. Let me say that everybody moves differently. And one of the things is that we find ourselves entertaining others. We're trying to get rid of the pain. We're trying to numb ourselves. And it's very important that you don't do that. You have to feel that pain. I've dated females where they didn't cry. They didn't feel pain. And so when certain things happened between us, and I couldn't understand it, was because of a lot of things that triggered their lives, and they had to be strong to where they was taking on, they didn't understand that feminine energy was really important. They would try to take on a masculine energy where you don't cry, you continue to get up, you continue to move forward, you don't stay down, you get up. But even within getting up, you still have to acknowledge that I have to heal. So the healing process will never take place if you don't get in contact with that pain, which is really important. So it's not about finding love again. It's about healing. It's not about getting involved with somebody. It's not about dating. It's not about getting on all these dating apps. It's not about watching, all the reality love shows and saying, that's what I want. No, it's about healing. And so what takes place when two people go their separate ways doesn't mean that things is over. It just typically means that both of them have to separate for a period of time. In that separating period of time, they might make their mind up. You know what? It's best that you go your way and I'll go my way. Or it might be best, okay, let's go to therapy and figure out how we can work this out. But it's really up to them. So take each day at a time, regardless of where you're at. It's really important for you to understand that in order for you to love and grow, you have to go through certain things. This time in your life, in this period, we've all been there, to where you got to figure out exactly what you want. I get it. You can leave voice messages. You can call, say, I still love you. I'm still thinking about you. That's not going to get them back. Let them go out and see how life is without you. Because the truth is, when you love someone, sometimes the best way to really understand and see exactly if you all are meant to be together is to release them. All right?